What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and in this video I'll be giving you guys my first impressions and I guess the stat speculation for these Halloween units that we're going to be getting from 2 days from now. And we have got some really crazy units here which no one really expected after seeing the silhouette, which was teased. So we have got Flying Healer Myrrh. Like, who would have seen this coming? She's our first flying healer and that makes her really unique, and just the novelty of it does make a lot of people want to pull for her. And she does have this crazy weapon. So you basically want to call up Scott Lang and ask him to read this text by becoming Ant-Man, because oh my god, this description is so long, even longer than Flora's weapon. So basically, to summarize it, this is guard smoke, I guess, or AoE guard. So after the combat, it does affect the target and the target within 2 spaces with the guard effect, and also resets the special. So this is basically a slap on face of skills like special spiral or those kinds of infantry pulse setups. So it will just reset your special back to normal. Myrrh herself doesn't get the guard effect in the combat, but after the combat she does inflict that status on the enemies. And from the last parenthesis, it basically says that it does not affect the weapons which have got an innate special cooldown condition like sling weapons or even lightning breath. So this is honestly a really good weapon because we have a lot of skills which can abuse the special cooldown condition, like breath skills, fighter skills, stuff like that. So it's really good addition, but the problem is that this is a seasonal weapon. Now this is definitely going to be inheritable because of the plus sign beside its name, but like I said, it's really going to be expensive, and it is a seasonal weapon, so that's why its availability is not really all that good. But its effect is really nice. Guard effect is really good for arena because everyone just runs breath skills or fighter skills. Those skills are really broken. Now it does just let them get 1 cooldown instead of the 2 cooldown, so that's pretty good. And then she comes with recover plus. I really wish they gave her physic plus because she has got amazing mobility as a flyer, but physic plus would have been really awkward with a hone flyer skill. And she's got speed res bond, so this definitely makes me think that she's going to be pretty fast, obviously. And she comes with hone flyers, which I really like, because if you're going to be giving us a seasonal flyer, you better give them something like hone flyers because it's so hard to get from these 5-star exclusive units. And these are the stats I'm expecting on her. So right now, in the combat, we do see her having 36 HP. And as I said, because she's got speed res bond, I do expect her to have good speed at 36 and decent resistance at 30. So after speed res bond, she gets 41 speed, which is really good, and 35 resistance. And her attack is decent, it's not really too high, and her defense is probably going to be piss poor. So she's going to take out this Lance Dragon. I'm actually really excited for Myrrh. Any kind of unique unit like this really makes me excited, honestly. So Flying Healer is really nice because there are a lot of flying tanks in the game. And then we've got Kagero as a green dagger armor. It's so weird. She's got a maid outfit and somehow she's an armor unit. Like, come on. Is that bucket really that heavy of the champagne and stuff that she becomes an armor unit? Come on, man. It's so weird. I guess it's better than Winter Tharja at least, so that's something. She's got bottle juice, of course, as her weapon. It is inheritable weapon and basically has guard and belt without any kind of HP threshold condition, which is always nice. And she does inflict -7 defense and -7 res to target and target within 2 spaces. And she's gonna be a really powerful dagger unit because of being an armor unit. She does come with Bolt Fighter. She's got Draconic Aura, Mirror Strike, and Bolt Fighter by default, the single most broken skill in the entire game. And she does have even attack wave, and Mirror Strike is going to be giving her more attack, which is good with Bolt Fighter. She is really tailored towards getting more attack with her A and C skills, and she also has a special which works on attack. So I am expecting her to have 38 base attack. Now I'll go over that in a moment. So basically, here you can see her do 16 points of additional damage with Draconic Aura. Now to get that, you need at least 54 attack. Now obviously she's not going to be having that high base attack because she only has a 12 might weapon, so she's getting the Mirror Strike buff, and I do not think she's getting the even attack wave buff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the trailer units get the buff from their wave skills usually. I could be wrong, but it does not seem like this Kagero gets that. So after you take out the Myrrh strike plus 4 attack, she does end up at 38 base attack pretty much with a 12 might weapon. And she is probably going to be having good mixed bulk with 30 defense and 32 resistance, I'm hoping. And probably going to be having dumped speed, because she does have Bullfighter. Now I know it doesn't really mean a lot after Legendary Tiki, who also is fast and has got Bullfighter, but Kagero is going to be having less BST than Legendary Tiki, so I do think they're just going to be dumping her speed, because her HP is somewhat decent actually at 41. It's not really as low as Halloween Henry, so that really makes me think that she's going to be having low speed. So that's my stat speculation for this. You can probably run close counter on her if she ends up having decent defense. So it does look like she's going to be having good attack from the looks of it. She's a green dagger armor. I was so confused. I had to look back because she had got Bold Fighter. I had to look back and see what kind of class she is, because it really threw me off. And then we've got Niles. His design is actually amazing. I really like the design of his bow. So he's a blue archer armor, and he has got this amazing outfit. I really like his outfit. He has got devilish bow, pretty much like Kagero's weapon. It does give you the guard effect, and that is pretty much it. And he does have Sparrow and attack speed link, which leads me to believe that he's going to be having good attack and speed. Definitely he's going to be having good speed, because he does have these two skills, and he does have Smite. Smite is actually pretty amazing with a link skill, because you could just throw off your ally into the range of the enemy by giving them this link buff in the process. Smite and attack speed link is going to be pretty nice actually with attack speed solo if they do release that. And a lot of people have been expecting attack speed solo on Lanku's Refine. So he does have this, and he's got Fortify armor, and he doesn't really proc any kind of special. So this is the stat speculation I'm going with. So he does have 37 HP, and like I said, because of attack speed link and Sparrow, he's gonna be pretty decently fast. I have given him 35 base speed and 35 base attack, and he's probably gonna be having higher res, just like he always has. And he's probably going to be having lower defense, and with attack speed link and Sparrow, he can basically reach 45 base speed in the player phase, which is actually really nice. And link skill is actually pretty good with Fortify armor, I guess, because you could just run swap on him and give +6 buff to an armor ally to all of their stats, which is definitely going to be pretty nice with something like a Blade Tome Halloween Henry or a Blade Tome Tharja, or even a Blade Tome Lin actually. So it is definitely nice for giving all kinds of stat buff to your armor allies, and with swap it does work pretty nicely. Smite is also pretty good with attack speed link. And then we move on to Spooky Monster, the final unit from this banner, Myrrh, and she's a red armored dragon. Wow. So it seems like we have got the whole weapon triangle for these armored dragons now. Wow, just few days after Legendary Tiki. So she's also going to be having 180 BST probably, because she will be having the trainee bonus, just like Legendary Tiki. And she's got Spirit Breath. Now this does give you +3 defense. It also gives her a conditional follow-up attack. And its condition for activation is pretty similar to that of Great Flame. But this only works in player phase, of course. So if she has got 5 more defense than the enemy, then she's going to be able to have a guaranteed follow-up attack in the player phase, which is definitely pretty insane. It's not exactly like Bullfighter because she doesn't really get the special cooldown in the player phase, but it can be really nice actually if you run Special Fighter on her, and if you run Quick Repose as a Sacred Seal, so you could get the breath effect in the player phase as well with this weapon. And she comes with Bonfire, obviously with her high defense. It's gonna be doing a lot of damage, and she's got defense res too, with all of these other premium skills like Vengeful Fighter and Armor March. Obviously distant counter is gonna be her best slotty option, and she does have Vengeful Fighter and Armor March in her premium base kit, and she basically has amazing mixed phase utility with her Spirit Breath and Vengeful Fighter, which makes her a really strong armor dragon. I really wish they changed her model a bit for this alt. It's the same as Myrrh's normal dragon form, basically. So she's going to be getting 25 extra damage from Bonfire, and to get that much damage, you need to have 50 defense. Now obviously they're not going to be giving 50 defense to a unit at base, I hope. So if you subtract the +3 defense from the Spirit Breath and the +2 defense that she gets from her slotty skill, and you also have to take out the Fortify armor buff that she's hopefully getting, because at the end of this trailer, you can see her standing right beside Niles, and Niles does have Fortify armor. So if you remove all of that, she ends up at 39 base defense, which is still quite a lot. And if she's not getting the Fortify armor buff, then she's gonna be having 45 base defense, which I don't think they're gonna be having because it is just too high. And I do think that she's probably getting the Fortify armor buff, and it's not really gonna be all that hard to activate her Spirit Breath condition. And in a few weeks, Silas is probably gonna get demoted, and he's gonna be having the even defense wave, so you can use that to increase her defense even more if you run distant counter on her slot A. And she's probably going to be having pretty good resistance like her normal form, and really high attack at base 37, and obviously min-max stat spread with lower speed. As I said, a lot of people do expect her to have 180 BST like Legendary Tiki, so she's definitely going to be a really high BST armor unit, and she's a seasonal unit, so she's going to be so rare. At least Legendary Tiki will appear in every few months. So that's my stat speculation for this banner and my first impressions, I guess. Really excited for Mia actually. Let me know in the comments which is the unit you are excited most about. And we're actually going to be getting a Halloween Dorcas as a free unit from Tempest Trial, which is going to be happening this month. And he's probably going to be an Axe unit, hopefully. And I'm really wanting him to be an Axe armor unit because we don't really have a green armor unit that's a free-to-play unit. So this is gonna be the Halloween banner for this year, with Armored Kagero as the maid, and Niles. Niles' design is pretty cool. I do like his bow quite a lot. And Myrrh's art is also pretty nice. I just wish they made some kind of changes to make her dragon form look a bit more spooky, I guess. But still. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please be sure to leave a like and let me know about your thoughts on this banner in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.